All right, so I feel like there's kind of been a problem recently, and with a lot of our generation. I know, like, parents love to bring it up, older generations love to bring it up, and that's not like, I guess, Gen Z, maybe people in general, but I don't think I could speak for everybody. But I feel like, especially like my generation, hasn't really been going outside that much. Yeah, that sounds kind of really sad because I guess it kind of is. But I just thought I'd bring it up because it's spring again. It might have been spring for a while in some other places, but I live in New York. Spring comes a little bit late sometimes. It goes pretty deep into April. I remember it snowed on my birthday a couple years back, which is on April 14th. And I was like, wow, that's so cool. But it doesn't really do that anymore. It actually didn't really snow at all this year. Which was a little bit sad in and of itself, but that's another topic. Yeah, but today I guess what I wanted to talk about is going outside. Personally, I used to be a huge outdoors like kid. I used to live in California, and we had a backyard because we lived in the suburbs, and I would go outside all the time. And we also had a trampoline, which was like the coolest thing ever to me. And my brother and I would like play on the trampoline all day, basically on the weekends, from like 10 in the mornings, literally after like the sunset, even after we couldn't see our hands in front of our faces. Yeah, and it was pretty awesome. But then we moved to New York, and I went through a period of like almost like withdrawal, where I just didn't want to play with my brother anymore for a long time because I was like, oh, we didn't have a trampoline. I was being kind of petty about it. But yeah, after we moved to New York, I obviously didn't have a backyard to run around in anymore because it's the city, and I definitely got less active, and like PE at school and stuff couldn't make up for all of that. And even during recess at like middle school, elementary school and stuff, I was never really I was like the weird kid. I just like sit in the corner and read too, because I didn't really have many friends. Yeah. All the kids in New York were much more obsessed with football than the kids in California. I didn't really like football, so yeah. That's sort of off topic. Anyways, yeah. During that time, I definitely feel myself like getting kind of sad. I wouldn't say that's completely due to not going outside as much, but since then, I feel like every year around this time I've had like a sense of springtime euphoria where the temperature is like 60, mid 60s, and I'm able to go outside. I go to Central Park, or Riverside Park, and I used to run. I don't run as much anymore after quitting the team, my school's cross country team. But who knows? Maybe I'll go again. Yeah. I've been trying to run a little on my own, just because I kind of like running. The winter months make running kind of suck, but after that it's like fantastic. I really love running in the spring and the summer. Yeah. Anyways, that's enough about me, but basically I feel like going outside, well, I'm gonna talk more about me, but going outside has always kind of made me feel like soothed around this time of year. I know that a lot of times in movies when something really sad happens, people take a walk. by the river or by a lake or in a park or in the woods or something, and then something happens and it turns out okay. And I've tried that, believe me, I've tried. But it doesn't really work out that way in real life, at least not for me. Maybe it does for you. But yeah, no, walking in the park did not cure my depression or anything, or console me after a breakup. It's because I've never had a breakup, which is because I've never had a girlfriend, which is because I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. But anyways, yeah. Now you might be wondering, like, oh, why should I even go outside then? You know, because it doesn't have the movie benefits. I don't know. I feel like going outside is like, I don't know if this makes sense. I'm no, like, outside scientist, but I feel like my logic is if humans evolved outside, we're probably more adapted to be outside. And then there's stuff like with the chemicals in your brain, like endorphins and stuff, and like insulin production too, I think, circadian rhythms, you know. And then there's the big chemical thing that everybody talks about. It's like, shoot, I'm forgetting about it now. The one that makes you happy. It's supposed to happen more in the sun, I think, and your eyeballs actually, their growth, I didn't know this, was affected by the sun. It's probably why I wear glasses. Spend too much time huddled around my computer during COVID and stuff, during lockdown. And yeah. So going outside has health benefits, you know, and I've always felt a lot better after it, especially, you know, to see like the plants growing, flowers blooming. Yeah. It's pretty much all I had to say. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, I guess. Adios.